I'm gonna go drive it, see what happens. What's up, guys? Welcome back to the shop. Today after work, again, I'm working on the Z, believe it or not, trying to get this thing running. And it looks like we got our first bit of rain in a long time. Nice storm rolling in tonight. First thing I did when I came in is started taking off this fuel pump cover. And it looks like it's good news. I pulled the fuel pump assembly out, and there's an O-ring in there instead of a gasket, instead of a flat gasket. I don't know if that's supposed to be an O-ring. I usually see gaskets in there. But even if it is supposed to be an O-ring, it looks like it was stretched. Wasn't in the right spot. And like it's got a bolt mark on this one over there, so that's my leak issue right there. So I'm gonna order whatever's supposed to go there. Sweet, hopefully that's the problem. And I can get this one more thing off the checklist. Oh, it's smoking. Got 65 PSI. Check engine lights back on. It's been on for about 15 minutes now, warming up at 20 PSI. I know the oil's not super hot, but it's still about 18 PSI right now. And it didn't drop when when the RPM dropped way low. Maybe that sending unit's bad. It's reading the wrong oil pressure. This thing's got no power. Open diff, I think. I mean, I'm pretty sure it's open diff. I don't know. Do a burnout now? Probably not. Nope. I hit the brake, it just bogs out. It loses all its power. I wonder if it's something to do with the traction control. Alright, I got the stock oil sending unit back in. Now it's showing like very little oil pressure. That first hash been behind the 60 should be what? 30 PSI, so 30, 60, 90, 120. Am I doing my math right? I mean, it's showing like, I mean, my gauge was like, is at least, should be at least halfway at idle. This one's showing like almost touching zero. If I rev it to 2 grand, it's just over 30. I think my gauge was showing higher than that when I revved to 2 grand. It's kind of hard to see from over here, but I think this oil pressure gauge is reading lower than it actually is, so that's good. I'm going to check my new engine light and see what code came back. I was getting 2 codes this time. P0021 rears its ugly head yet again, and then the second one, which is weird, P0183. It's fuel temperature is out of spec or wrong or something. That's probably just because I unplugged the wire. Maybe it had power going to it or something, so I'll clear it. It'll probably go away. So I'm messing with the fuel, the fuel tank, the connector for the fuel pump and stuff. But P0021, even with good oil pressure, is still doing it. Why?